Hello. Tonight, I just decided to take my dshot.biz, that is, domain, which would, at one time, I was going to forward the domain to shizmedia.net, which is shizmedia.net is the main production company for Double Shot. And I decided that, well, there's a lot of decisions I've been making over the past. I've been operating under Why Not Media since the beginning of time, and Why Not was an idea that my mother came up with when I was a child. The word Why Not, if you spell it backwards, I mean, we're talking about Y-N-O-T. If you spell that backwards, that's Tony, and of course, Tony's my nickname when I was growing up. My mom still calls me Tony. Tony, how you doing, my baby? You're my baby. I'm like, oh, good Lord. Here she comes with the baby talk. But so I used that idea ever since I was a child. And when I got older, I was going to create a production company called Why Not Media Productions. Why Not Productions, Why Not Media Productions, whatever, but it was going to be Why Not Media Productions. That's when I came up with ymp.net back in 1995. I had that domain ever since. I have never let the domain go, and that's ymp.net. And and I kept that domain because it's a three-letter domain. And who has a three-letter domain? Who out there has that on a major, a top-level domain like .net, .com? Of course, a .com, those were taken. All the three-letter domains of .coms were taken. .net isn't as popular, but it's still used. People still get them. So I thought ymp.net was the coolest thing to have. Um, and then I got, throughout the years, I've maintained ymp.net and used it. And the website has been changed so many times throughout the years because I've had a very dynamic life, a very dynamic career choices. My career has changed from being, movie theater. I worked in the restaurant business. I worked in the television industry, ABC, Fox, City of Long Beach, to Disneyland when I worked there for a little bit. I worked at Kinko's. I was in the Army for 6 years. Um, got out the Army and then started getting into IT and did that for several years. Still in IT, and now I'm trying to branch back into the Hollywood sector in directing films and TV. So now, Why Not Media? I may start phasing that out just a little bit because I want to do Shiz Media. Shiz Media, I think, is going to be an offset brand of Shiz, which is my vlog, which is what I'm talking on right now. And Shiz, allergies, sorry. And Shiz Media will be the production company, and Shiz will still continue to be my vlog. So Double Shot is going to be produced under Shiz. I'm still going to keep ymp.net, but what I'm going to do with that is redirect it to shizmedia.net, basically. So I'm keeping that .net thing going. If I can get shiz.net, that'd be awesome. But, you know, that domain is already taken. So shizmedia.net is going to be the production company site, which is going to advertise all the different shows and movies that Shiz Media produces. And I'm going to use dshot.biz to host a website for Double Shot. And my idea is that I decided to use WordPress for it. I've used Joomla forever. Joomla is a great CMS, content management system. I use it for, I'm using it for shiz.us, my vlog, and I'm using it also for shizmedia.net. But I'm going to go ahead and go with WordPress for dshot.biz. I think that'll be a great content management or blogging tool, because basically that's what's going to be. It's going to be like a simple blog with a podcast. so you can download the shows if you have a podcast feeder. And you can also view the shows on YouTube right on the site, and you can download the shows. And the website has what it needs to count the many downloads there are. And I think it would be a better situation, a better thing, because it'll be easier to maintain. Joomla is a little, I'm not going to say difficult because I understand it. It's just tedious. It's a lot to do in order to make it do what I want it to do, like with the URLs and all that. WordPress doesn't have as much controls of URLs. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. WordPress doesn't have as much control, but hey, think I'm going to be happy with WordPress. I'm going to stick with it, and all the episodes and special features, all the extras will be placed in on WordPress, and I think WordPress will do a good job with that. And if for some reason we decide to start a forum, I'm just going to install a really nice forum and make that its own website with username and logins. But there's not going to be a username and login on the WordPress end. So this is just an idea that I'm throwing about, and I'm working on it right now. None of these websites are done. Shiz Media and dshot.biz is not done. I still got a lot of work to do with it. And because Website Ninja is a prequel, I'm going to add a category in WordPress for Website Ninja that will, maybe just one story that will simply relay people to go over to the shiz.us, since I already have full articles about Website Ninja on the shiz.us website. There's already a lot of information there, so I'm not going to move that material over. That is going to remain on shiz.us. And then I'm going to use dshot.biz just to advertise Website Ninja once, just as a referral URL. Say, hey, go here to see more, kind of deal. But outside of that, I'm not going to spend too much time on this camera. Just one of my daily thoughts and vlogs, and talking in the dark. So all you're seeing is a bunch of lights dancing around in the background. You're not really going to see me that much. I am bald at this point, and it's all good. I look good. I feel good. And it's a little chilly tonight here in San Marcos, Texas, US of A. I'm going to smoke on my little cigarette some more before I go back in for my lunch break here at Telo Network. So everybody, peace out. Have a good night.